Hey now, what's up guys? I am Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I am here to talk about the Season 5 finale of Game of Thrones. I just got done watching it, so I felt very compelled to talk about it. I think it's interesting how a few weeks ago I remember reading that a lot of fans were complaining about Season 5. They said they thought it was either too slow or just not enough has been happening. And I mean, who can say whether they're right or not? I don't really agree with that. But especially after these last 3 or 4 episodes straight, you can't say that nothing has been happening. From Sansa losing her virginity, I mean, she was raped by Ramses, and it seems like there's no escape for her. There's really no place to go. I mean, Reek, at least in the finale, made his first effort to save her. Now, did he save her because he had a change of heart? Or did he do that because he knows deep down Ramses would not have liked for her to get killed by that other chick? So, who knows? Who really knows with him? You can't really tell. Or how about you had that battle with the White Walkers fighting Jon Snow and his warriors, army. That episode, I think it was episode 6, was amazing. It was one of the best battles the show has ever done. That alone could have been a finale. Seeing the White Walkers come back and just this undead army of darkness, per se. And it's just that whole side plot, that mythology that they have built up, this whole magical, just how that all works. They're basically zombies, but they're warriors. And the part where Jon Snow was battling that one White Walker, and he was able to kill him somehow, that was very awesome. But then after that, more than half of their group was murdered. And then you see the leader, presumably, of the White Walkers, raise them from the dead, and they joined them. They all became zombies or White Walkers, and that was disturbing. It was creepy. I'm surprised they haven't done more with this. It's only like, what, the second or third episode where we've seen White Walkers, where we've seen them deal with this. Still, it was awesome. And then the episode after that, where Daenerys, who is now with Tyrion, Peter Dinklage's character, I love them together now. I love that he is her advisor. I mean, the journey of them getting there took a while and went through a lot. But still, I like that some characters are finally interacting with each other who, after 5 years, we haven't seen them interact. So I can't wait to see where that goes. Even though when they were in the Colosseum and those men in the mask show up and they're just killing people left and right, they're trying to get to Daenerys, and it looked like they were going to die. I mean, these men in the mask are creepy, they're mysterious, we know next to nothing about what they're doing, but that's what intrigues me about them. But then her dragon shows up, which was awesome, badass. It comes in, breathes fire on all of them, saves her, flies away. And then we see that she gets surrounded by this group of a lot of people. So I guess we have to wait till next season to see what's going on with that. But speaking of new groups that have joined this season, as much as I like the Men in the Mask, just everything going on there, you have this other group of religious, they're like a cult. And I don't love this part of the season. It's okay, you know, it's interesting to a certain extent, but I don't really know where this is going. They come out of nowhere, but yet they have all of this power. They're able to just take people and play God, right? They're judge, jury, executioner. Sure, for the most part, it seems that they're right as far as what they're accusing everybody of doing. Certainly, Cersei has been guilty of what she's accused of, and they locked her up, almost tortured her. How do you expect anyone to admit what they've done when you're treating them like that. I mean, for all you know, they could just say, they could admit to something just to get out of the situation. Either way, she finally does admit that she committed adultery and incest, but she doesn't say Jaime Lannister. No, she said it was her cousin. At least she still had loyalty for her brother. But then the scene that follows where they cut all of her hair and they force her to walk naked through the street, and everybody is yelling at her, throwing food at her, and just defiling her, and that was messed up. It, for a character like her, who, as evil as she was, as much fucked up shit as she has done over the years on this show, and she certainly has. Look what hell, this all almost started because of what she wanted to do to Margaery, who, I mean, is she still locked up in there? I guess so. So, I mean, I'm not saying that she didn't deserve any type of comeuppance, but this was brutal. This was too much. I don't know if I felt more bad for the character Cersei or for Lena Headey as an actress for doing that. I mean, wow. Crazy stuff. And now, though, once she made it through the gate, finally, I mean, how long was that scene? She gets greeted by everyone, and now she has her own personal giant who is willing to serve and protect and to eliminate any of her enemies. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy is up to. Now, I guess we can... You know what? Before I get to the end, I want to mention Ari, who is, she's been on her own journey at this place where she's kind of becoming her own person. And seeing her find this guy who killed her mentor, her trainer, so many years ago. I honestly forgot who that guy was until they showed the recap at the beginning of the episode. And so she brutally, viciously kills him. The whole wearing other people's skin as a mask is kind of weird and out there. Especially after that, where, like, the multiple masks, like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. And then, like, okay, so she stabs and kills that guy, which, was badass, even though I feel like she's going in a very dark direction. But then after that, when she lost her eyes, and, I'm like, what is going on? I have no idea. Maybe somebody can explain it better for me. But then you get to the end, and basically Jon Snow is murdered by his own people, I guess, rebelling against him. They don't like the way he's been doing things. They don't agree with his decisions. And man, that was fucked up. Not only did I not see it coming, but Jon Snow was my favorite character on this show. And it was hard to see him be murdered like that. I didn't like it. I can't say I shouldn't be surprised, because look at the history of Game of Thrones. Not just saying that, they're infamous for killing major characters, main characters, because they are. Nobody will forget the Red Wedding episode. That's still infamous. But they're notorious for killing off characters who are just pure good. Right? Ned Stark in the first season, Robb Stark, now Jon Snow. I'm sure there's a few people that I'm just forgetting, but so many characters who stood for good, stood for hope, stood for just being the utmost respectful type of person, honorable person, and they all get killed. It sucks. It sucks that it happened. I honestly, I'm not saying I'm not, I'm not looking forward to next season now. I'm not happy. I don't care about the Night Watchers, that story anymore, if Jon Snow's not going to be a part of it. I don't care. I like Sam, but you know what? Like, I could be done. I've emotionally checked out of that story since he's gone. So guys, that's it. The finale I thought was great. A lot of emotions, roller coaster of emotions. In fact, I think this is their first finale where they killed off a major character. Usually when they kill off a major character, it's like the episode before the finale. Here, we got a big one. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the finale? Are you as upset and horrified as I am? Like, comment, subscribe. Later!